pre-lift sections are a brilliant way of creatively starting a roller coaster before it has even reached the lift hill. They often help set the tone of the coaster, throwing riders straight into the ride experience as soon as they leave the station.
Nice.
The UK contains many coasters with pre-lift sections, however the majority solely consist of a slow turn or straight section towards the lift hill. However today I'm going to be highlighting the coasters which go the extra mile to create a quirky, themed or thrilling experience from the get-go. But before we go into the proper list, I'd like to give an honourable mention to the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Although this pre-lift section isn't particularly thrilling, you start the experience by going through what used to be a Pepsi can branded tunnel. Very epic indeed. We're staying at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the 8th best pre-lift section on a UK coaster, which goes to the Big Dipper, another ride purely in this video for its quirkiness. The Big Dipper's pre-lift consists of a small chain lift. Guys, this one doesn't count as a proper lift hill.
Are you sure about that?
Followed by some scenic turns past Infusion and Icon. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this, but in 7th place is the Grand National at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Stay with me. We will be going to another theme park next. What makes the Grand National's pre-lift section so cool is its interaction with the other terrain on this Mobius looping coaster. No, not that kind of loop. The pre-lift begins with a sloping turn followed by a straight section through a tunnel. However, what elevates the experience is when the two trains line up next to each other in the tunnel before approaching the lift hill. And to solidify the rivalry with the other train, what you need to do is lock eye contact with somebody when going up the lift hill. Just a standoff. Well, actually, no, you're not meant to stand up on this ride. Look, it says in the sign. The 6th best pre-lift section on a UK coaster goes to the Wicker Man at Alton Towers. The Wicker Man begins with a slow turn to the right out of the station, before quickly picking up the pace through a dip down into a misty tunnel with red lighting. This is then followed by a sharp unbanked turn which connects to the lift hill. Towards the back of the train, the two turns give you a little bit of lateral force, and I love the classic Merlin smoke machine in the tunnel. Because if it needs more theming, why not add a smoke machine? Let's continue our travel down south to Thorpe Park with Hyperia and its banked turn out of the station. Although this turn may not look like much from off-ride, on-ride it's a great wacky element which delivers some interesting sideways hang time due to the track being highly banked. This is furthermore elevated by the freedom of having a train with only lap bars, and the theatrical elements of the fantastic dispatch music, and the smoke and audio which follow you around the element, puts it comfortably in the 5th best spot. In 4th place is the Smiler at Alton Towers with its surprise inversion in the darkness. Ooh. The Heartline roll offers some brilliant hang time, and it acts as a great surprise for first time riders who are completely unaware of the indoor inversion. The strobe lights and creepy laughing during this moment also help to set the tone for the coaster. Though just beating out the Smiler is Nemesis Inferno in 3rd place with its dive into the volcano. As Nemesis Inferno's station is set fairly high up, the initial drop is more substantial than all the previous coasters on this list, and its coasting through the misty tunnel lasts for longer than you would expect. And of course, on a hot summer's day, the water vapour is so
nice.
In 2nd place is the Dragon at Legoland Windsor with its dark ride section. The pre-lift blows all of the coasters below it out of the water due to its length and immersive theming. The Dragon's pre-lift section goes through various dark ride scenes with moving animatronics, smoke and audio, which make you almost forget you're riding a coaster. You get really close to the highly detailed medieval Lego theming, and it really sets the scene for the rest of the coaster. Going through a field. However, the only pre-lift section that can truly rival the Dragon is the one on Saw the Ride, which mixes good theming with near-miss effects and thrilling coaster elements. If you're on the 2nd train in the station, the coaster starts off with Billy speaking to you on a bicycle. I can't actually remember what he says though because they need to turn the volume on the speaker up. The coaster then takes you through various saw traps, from a sharp drop with near-miss effects and an inversion over a body which spurts water, so if the water fountain breaks again in the Hyperia queue line, you know what to do on Saw the Ride. Anyway, those are the best pre-lift sections on UK coasters in my opinion, and if you have any which I didn't include in this video, be sure to comment down below and subscribe for more videos just like this. See you in the next one!